Hi guys,
Good evening, guys.
a bit later than we've expected. We've been rerouted and rerouted again and then rerouted again. So we've been all over the place.
We've literally done a loop around where we
Yeah,
need to go to.
where we wanted to get to, we've gone past it to come back, to go past it again, to come past it again.
Like a zigzag.
So, not a great journey, but we're here. But then we've just found out the part we actually want to get into, we can't.
Closed off. Wait for a few people to join. I think I can see some profile pictures popping up in the top right corner. If you could just let us know that you can hear us as well, guys, that'd be brilliant. Hi, Sammy.
Hiya Sammy.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Dawn.
Hiya guys. Hold on.
If you could just let us know if you could hear us, that'd be brilliant, guys. Perfect. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you very much. Right guys, share it out. Invite as many people as you can. Get them all on there.
I mean, can we say what area we're in?
Well, I will do in my
Yeah.
little story time. We're in a very nice area.
It is very nice, yeah.
It's a very nice area.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Mum.
Hi
Thank you for
guys.
joining.
We also shouldn't be interrupted by any Karens tonight.
No, we shouldn't have anyone come up to us.
Because we are actually allowed to be here.
Well, we're allowed to be at the other one, but...
Well, no, yeah. But we're right next to people's houses here, but they're used to it because this is actually a heritage site. So we shall...
if you do hear any noise in the background, down the road there's a village hall. So.
Yeah, there's a village hall and there was a lot of kids playing outside. So just trying to establish where's best for us to go in a minute. I'll show you why in a minute, but we shall do where we are, because where we are is good anyway. Like, it's all part of the same part. We're at an old castle, guys, and there's mass amounts of structure where we are, but the part I wanted to go to was a slight bit of a tower that's still left. We can't actually get into it, but it's being renovated, which is a good thing, because it means that it's going to be here for a long time to come, but it's not a good thing for tonight. So the problem is, guys, we can't even try and slip past the fencing because we are literally on show to a lot of people's houses. So that's when we will have people coming to us.
It looks like a bit, the path's gone a bit as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like the path crumbled and they're trying to redo it, I think. So they're just trying to make it safe. So, oh dear.
If you can share, guys, tag people.
Yeah, tag people, share it out, get people on, let everyone know.
I know we're a bit later than usual.
We are later than we usually would be, but we cannot help the
grab yourself a cuppa.
road works.
Grab yourself a cuppa, and Ian will do his story time shortly. It's a long story time today as well.
It is a bit longer because there's a lot to this place.
We're also on 1799 followers. So
yeah, so if there's anyone out there watching us that's not following us,
please follow.
Please follow.
Get us to 1.8.
Kick it over to 1800.
Well, we want that 2000 milestone next. So
we do.
Keep sharing. Keep tagging people.
Oh, mine's just come to 1 bar now.
Oh, yeah, I've got one bar on mine.
Yeah, the phone we're on, guys, it's got a pretty decent signal. It's got 3 bar 4G. The phone we're on wasn't supposed to have any signal, and the phone that I've got in my hand was supposed to have full signal. It's just complete role reversal. So I don't know what's going on.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally. Guys, just a follow on from last Friday's little message as well. I'm going to be putting a post on tomorrow asking people to put their names forward to vote if they want to come with us. So please go onto the page on the post that's currently on there and vote on what you'd like us to do. There's 3 locations. There's the mine, the railway, and the abandoned cemetery.
Don't vote for the last one.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi,
Please
Jackie.
go on, vote for whichever one you want to see us do again. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be putting that one will still stay on, so you can still keep voting. But from tomorrow, I'm going to put a new post on, and it's going to be for people to put their name forward to come with us, and we'll do our little circle picky thing.
The wheel will decide.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who's joined. As before, if you could tag people, share it.
Yeah, please do.
And as we
shared out,
said
get people
earlier,
on.
one more follower and then we got 1,800. We do want to try and get to that 2,000 milestone. It's been amazing what's happened so far. We never expected this, and it's all because of you guys.
Hi, Malcolm.
Hi, Malcolm. Hi, Angela. I didn't merge their names today.
You didn't?
I had a bit of a moment last week.
Let's wait for a few more.
And then we'll get into story time. It aches your arm, doesn't it?
It does.
When you
Try
have to extend it, yeah.
You extend the bar on it. My
Friday,
arm was dropping off on
Friday, you had to
Friday.
extend it.
Because we were just sat there
Thank you
and
for
I
the
couldn't
tags,
stand
Jackie.
behind Connor. As I just sat there, I extended the bar on it, which we didn't realise it had for ages as well while we were using it. I won't be using it very often. Because when you do, you've got to have really muscles growing out of muscles to hold it, I think. So, right. Do you reckon we're ready? I'll tell you what, should we have a little walk from where we've come in and show everyone what we can see, and then I'll say the story behind it. So we'll walk down to the gate, literally right where we are, guys, so it's not a far walk. And it kind of turns the camera around. We'll just give you a little tour around the place as to where we actually are. So turn around from here. Just try not to get the actual name, if you can.
There we go. I avoided it.
There you go. Right, so this is one of the outer walls of what was once quite a large castle. Now we are.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Claire.
Hiya, guys. We are, as I say, very much in amongst where the castle was. The walls go that way, and on this mound here that you can still see the walls here. It's all very much part of the boundaries and the line for it. It follows it all the way down to there, all the way across that tree line, and as you'll see in a minute, we'll follow where it goes to. There's a church directly behind us, which back in the day was actually classified as an abbey, but it's not an abbey anymore. It's a church because it's not very big. But there's actually part of the story I'm going to tell you that relates to the abbey, so we shall see. Well, as you can see, guys, you can walk all around the wall.
Oh, my legs are going to get bit, aren't they?
Probably. That's why I wear trousers,
Got
mate.
shorts on today. Not the best place to wear shorts.
I learnt my lesson from when the bulls came after us. Because we could have jumped in an area where they wouldn't have got to, and we couldn't because of you and H. Not wearing appropriate attire. Right guys, as you can see, you can walk all the way around the sides. Just got to watch our footing because this now takes us up to the other part. Got a view there, man.
That's a great view, isn't it?
And I'll tell you where that view is in a minute, guys. If you ever want to head this way. Right. So as you can see, the wall in front of us is all part of the boundary line. Goes that way, comes this way and all around. It was once all part of this castle. The main part of the castle is the tower part there. Unfortunately, it looks as though the path has decayed and they've actually closed it off. So we can't get into it, which is a little bit annoying because it doesn't say that on the website. So, but we can get as close as we can to it, and all of this is part of the castle anyway, so the whole story revolves around all of it. Now there would have been a lot of traffic in the area what we started the visit from anyway, because that was the walkway through to the main part of the building, so it would make sense that there'd be a lot of stuff going on there. I just personally thought that looked really good, and I'd like to have gone up there and been in there doing
It
stuff
looks
as well.
amazing, yeah.
But saying that, it's whether we'd have got a signal in there, because look how thick the walls are. It does say they're nearly 2 meters thick. So, but this is another way down to it, guys. It all meets the same point. We could have walked through the arch and walked down here. So we'll walk down this way and we'll walk back up to the arch for doing some of the investigation later on anyway. You can't get around the other side of it. It's a sheer drop. So you can only get up where the fence line is here. So there's no other way for us to go round to it. It is literally up those stairs or nothing, and the stairs have crumbled away at the minute. So for safety reasons, we're not able to access the part I wanted to go to. You'll see it from wherever we are, which is why we can do some down there, but I think if we do it in the arch and look that way as we're doing it, we've got the view and we've got the where the foot traffic would have been back in the day as well. So I think it probably makes sense going there anyway, doesn't it?
I mean, it's all overgrown, isn't it? The bit
Yes.
where they fenced off.
It is. And the pathway to, we'll walk down there anyway because we'll show it you. But, guys, have you got yourself a brew? Get yourself a little brew going. And get ready for Ian's story time, eh?
Do you know what?
Because it's quite a big one today.
Ian's upgraded as well, because instead of hand writing it, it's been
Yeah, guys, I won't put the top because it says where we are. But
typed up.
typed it today, guys.
Tell you what,
Typed it.
mad moves.
Typed it. Treating you to it tonight. Right. So, like I say, I won't say where we are because I do want to come back here when that's open.
I'm just gonna have to avoid that bit down there, aren't I? The sign.
If people see where we are, they see where we are. I'm just not advertising it. They'll be able to research where we are from names and stuff anyway. So if they're determined to find out, they will find out.
I mean, aren't we gonna
But
we're gonna say
guys,
the name of this bit here,
yeah.
aren't we?
Story starts. I mean, it doesn't at this moment in this light. The story doesn't really fit it because it looks absolutely amazing. That is one hell of a view. But as I've written it, in the eerie shadows of the Black Mountains, that is the Black Mountains, guys. That is what they're called. We are at a castle with a vast history and full of historical goings on. The first fortification upon these grounds was a Roman fort, close to a Roman road that ran along the borderlands. The borderlands being the border between England and Wales. The fort was square and protected by a ditch with a timber palisade, and the Roman defences were there for many years. They were reinforced in 1055 after a prolonged Welsh attack upon Hereford. So you know the area we're in, guys. We're at the Black Mountains and we are in Herefordshire. After the Norman invasion of England in 1066, a small castle began to be built just down the road at a place called Pontendre, close to the site of the current castle, and it was being built by a Walter de Lacy in order to protect the river crossing there. But following many Welsh attacks, Walter abandoned Pontendre and instead started to build a castle with a much better vantage point. We're not even at the top of the tower, and you look at what you can see. Pontendre is just in that direction, and it's at the bottom of the valley where the river is. So you wouldn't have seen as much coming. Up here you can see everything. Over the other side of those mountains, guys, is Wales.
Hi Safi, thank you for joining.
So this was literally built to spot an invasion coming. As you say, he's decided to build it here instead, much greater vantage point, and it was on the site of an already built Roman fort. The early castle was actually called Uvius Lacy. I think I'm saying that right. Named after the wider Lacy lordship owners. And Uvius was a term meaning the sheep district, which is what the English used to say the Welsh was called. So effectively it was called the Lacy Sheep District Castle. And given the fact, like I said, we're on the border of Wales, the Sheep District reference was pretty apt. Castle was designed as a motte and bailey castle on high ground alongside the river that is down below. We can't see it from here because there's a farm in the way, but it's called the River Monnow. More defensible sites on higher ground existed nearby, but the location was strategically well located, close to both the river, which was an important transport route, and believed to be the crossing point of the invading Welsh attackers, as it was the shallowest point. The 12th century castle was built primarily of timber, with some stone in its design taken from the Roman fort remains. This stone was then reused when the castle was rebuilt in the 13th century. The region was troubled for the rest of that century with revolts by the local Welsh against Anglo-Norman rule, and the de Lacys lost their many buildings that they had in this land and all the land that they owned in this region completely after conspiring against William II, and he ordered that the crown take it all from them to drive them out, something that they felt severely betrayed about. But in 1148, a Gilbert de Lacy, a relative, regained the estates. Gilbert then rebuilt the castle completely in stone to what you see today. And he done so at what was a very considerable cost back in the day, £37, which from rough estimations is believed to be around about £150,000 to £200,000 in today's money. He financed it by building the village that you see to the side of it, and he put the houses and the buildings there up for rent, and that's how he financed the castle to be finished. The stone keep, which is the tower, has walls of up to 10 metres high, 2 metres thick, and had 3 turrets spaced evenly around the outside, and a hall on the first floor in which to do business. The de Lacy family then controlled the area until Walter de Lacy's death in 1234. John Fitzgeoffrey then acquired the castle during a period of increased conflict and tension between the Welsh princes who lived on the other side of the Black Mountains. They were Llewellyn the Great and Dafydd Llewellyn, and the English marcher lords were always on the lookout and fighting with those two princes to defend the border, as that was what they were there to do. The castle changed hands many times afterwards as well. Sir Hugh Bigod, the 3rd Earl of Norfolk, then to John de Verdon of Alton. The de Verdons struggled with local lawlessness and the Welsh revolts, which continued until the end of that century. King Edward I temporarily confiscated the castle and all of its estates from John's son, Theobald de Verdon. But upon Theobald's death, as promised, the castle was passed on to his son, also Theobald de Verdon. He later died in 1316, and without any surviving male heirs, it was once again passed on, this time to a Bartholomew Burghurst. The castle continued to be used as a fortification, and in 1317, royal orders were given to garrison it with 30 men permanently based here, accompanied by many horses and heavily armoured too. The castle began to decline in importance to the royal household, and in 1369 was eventually passed to the Beauchamps, who never used the castle to live in due to a proposed curse that was placed upon the castle. It was temporarily refortified by Henry IV in response to the uprising in North Wales, but nothing came of it. The Nevilles then acquired the property, again another family, in the 15th century, but it was already starting to become ruinous at this point, and it remained in the control of the Lords of Abergavenny right up until the late 1970s, so much more recent. After the Black Death, the village's population fell away sharply as well. The protected area north of the castle was completely abandoned, and by the 16th century it was no longer a functioning village at all. 17th century, stones from the castle were used for local building work, and by the 18th century a house and a shop had actually been constructed in the castle grounds, along with a yard and a garden to attract more people back to the abandoned village. It was also used as a gallows location, and a gallows was operated at this castle until 1790, used by both the English and the Welsh by appointment, and some 200 people were believed to have been hung here. By the end of the 19th century, a school and a house were here, and the castle was long forgotten battleground. The houses that you can see to our right hand side here, guys, is the old school building, and on the outside of those houses it states what buildings they were. Obviously if we go and start pointing a camera at them, I don't think people are going to be very happy in terms of trying to read the signs, so we can't do that, but that is the old school building. Where did I get to there? In the mid-1800s to the early 1900s, it was considered to be home to a group of ladies who were recognised locally as practising witches, but the names of these ladies were never reported, suggesting that they lived here illegally by squatting. The castle was acquired by the Ministry of Works in the 1970s. It was in a very poor condition and extensive restoration work had to be carried out to make it safe, and nowadays it's maintained by a heritage company and was issued with a protected status in 2016 as a scheduled monument. Now, there are a lot of reports of sightings and going on here. A lot. Is there someone with that dog? Did you walk about?
No, there is someone, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of reports, and some of these are really strange as well, guys, so bear with me. The castle is said to have a buried coffin containing 1,000 guineas located somewhere in the grounds.
Did you just say Guinness?
Guineas.
You said Guinness? So wait, well, I'm going in
Don't
that
get
castle now.
excited. Don't get excited. There are reports throughout the years of a spirit that protects the treasure. I don't know in what manner or how, but there are reports. Horses are heard here a lot. There are no stables around here. There are no horses. There's cows and sheep in the distance that we can hear, and below us there that looks like it's a cow. Yeah, that's a cow there inside there, isn't it? Yeah, in that building. So the farm there, the actual
They knew we were coming, they've locked them away.
The actual farm is a cattle farm, so there's no horses here.
It's been a few. So, hi Rachel, thank you for sharing. Really appreciate it. Thank
Hi
you.
guys.
Hi Kathy, thank you for joining. And Shelley, we don't normally say where we are until we normally do it near the end, just because we never know.
We are in Herefordshire.
That's
and
yeah.
We're by the Black Mountains. So based upon the story I've said and that location, you could find out where we are.
Yeah, we don't really like to advertise.
I won't advertise where we are specifically. As I said, horses are heard here often. Marching military are heard marching up and down the road. This is where the strange one that I found comes in, but the figure of Merlin himself, dressed in rags, is said to haunt this ruin. Nobody really knows the story behind it, but it's been linked to this place for hundreds of years. Like I say, no one really knows why, but there's a figure here that's supposedly Merlin. A spectral lady in a red Tudor dress that roams the grounds has been seen on many occasions. A hooded figure, possibly the last monk to leave the nearby abbey. As I said earlier, guys, behind in the other field is a church now, and it was once classified as an abbey. It's only a very small building, so it's no longer classified as an abbey. It is a church. I don't even know if it's still an active church, but it's not one that you can get into either. But he was possibly the last monk to leave the nearby abbey and potentially seek shelter here during the Civil War. He's been seen here several times walking around, reading, and also gesturing people that have been up here for silence. As stated earlier, a curse was allegedly placed upon the family who acquired it at the time, which was the Burgesh family, and the castle was cursed. Apparently, the curse predicted that their destruction by fire and water would happen, which reportedly did occur, but not at this location. But they were here while it was cursed. Children's laughter and playing sounds are heard here often. Currently, we can hear children playing and laughing in the background. There is a village hall just down the road, and there's some sort of event going on there, and we can hear things there. But as it gets a little bit later on, I would expect that to die down. If we hear anything, then we can't attribute it to that. And although it's not that date, on All Hallows Eve, as we know it, Halloween, reports of gatherings taking place have been rife for many years, dating back to 1903, and are believed to be people linked to the witches that once squatted here. And they believe they're up here trying to communicate, trying to do something. Nobody knows what, but that's been reported right the way back to 1903, guys. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of names. We can't get up to the part we want to get up to, but there is plenty for us to go and walk around and try and do anyway. All of this is part of the castle's land, so we can go on any part of this. And all of this was once inside the boundary of the actual castle. The tower is just the part that I would have liked to have gone to, just for obvious reasons. We could have seen a bit further out.
Told you it was a long story time today.
It was.
Been, treated there.
I'll get my breath back now. I'm losing my voice after that.
A lot of history.
There's a lot. I've not even read all of it out to you because there's so much more that I found out about the place. But I didn't want to just bamboozle everyone with too much information. And I'm very aware there's a lot of information that I've already just done. So, but guys, that's the history of the place. It's absolutely amazing to look at. It's crazy, and that view behind us, it's unbelievable. And that's supposed to be an eerie mountain. I mean, it looks lovely.
There's nothing scary
but literally the other side of there is Wales. So we are really close to the site of the battles that were taking place. So maybe we'll get something come through about that. Guys, we're here. I've done story time, so hopefully you enjoyed that with your brew. My name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We're Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do this. We're getting good at that. We are in sync.
Boom. Right, so we'll get the equipment out in a bit, guys. We brought you up to this point because we can see both areas. So if we have a walk down to where we would have got into the place, obviously we can't get in there anymore, because it may be that we can place some equipment by the fence line there later on and see if anything comes through there.
The only issue we got is how overgrown it is.
Yeah. It's very overgrown, and I don't know what some of these plants are, so don't want to be touching stuff if we don't have to. Yeah, that's the pathway that used to go up. It's up there to the right, to the left again, you're in there. Obviously not been used for a while, but it's not on the website stating that that's the case. So apparently they are looking at trying to redo it. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see when we can.
So where we go through the archway, we'll look onto this.
Yeah. Yeah, it says on there as well, there's images. If we were to go up there, people would turn up because there is cameras in there. It also helps them to see whether or not the building's moving. So maybe it's a good idea that we're not up there then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
They can judge the distance as to whether the building's moving or not. So, but like I say, guys, we will come back down to the fence line a bit later on, because we're right at the bottom of that point. There's more over there as well, but obviously that's where people's gardens are now, so I don't really want to be going to there. But from the arch where we started earlier, we can look straight through at the tower, which is where we want to be. But that is where the majority of the foot traffic would have been. Where we've just come from, this land's been filled in since, because that was a wall. So we walked down from what was a wall.
Have you got internet on the other phone? So I just don't know if the comments are playing up.
I will have a look. I didn't have. I have one bar. I may be able to get onto it.
Yeah, mine's one bar as well on my phone.
Right, so we can walk back this way, and we'll head back
We just
through
haven't
the
had a
arch.
comment come through for a while.
Okay, I'll try and load it on. We head back through the arch this way.
So we're not ignoring you guys. If you are putting comments in,
If you're commenting, guys, the comments are slowing down and playing up. So, but watching a few other groups out this week, they've had similar issues. So I think it's just
becoming quite common at the moment, isn't it?
A Facebook thing. So yeah, so guys, this shows you what it would have kind of looked like. As you can see, there's the tower. Let's do that for a minute. There's the tower. So the archway that we're going through now would have been the main route into it all. So this is where the majority of the foot traffic would have been. And I believe the horses were kept in this area. So it's all linked. And if we stand a little bit further back, you can see what was once towers here, and it leads through to there. So from the arch, if we're stood in there, we can see the tower that we want in our viewpoint anyway. So I think we'll start the investigation here.
Yeah.
Because we're right in the middle of the land, right by part of the building. And then we'll move towards the fence line when it gets a little bit darker, so that we're not concerning any of the local neighbours.
I've got the cat balls in mind if I am the equipment.
Yes. So let me try and log onto this first and see if anything's going through that we're not getting. So what's the last thing you've got on there?
Yeah, we're behind. Thank you for the stars, guys.
Thank you for the stars,
we can see that
guys.
you sent him from the.
Yeah, we just logged onto mine, guys. We're massively behind on the. So I've got that on mine, just logging on. But the last comment we've got on our live is from Shelley Plant saying I'll get that. So I presume that was a while ago. So I'll try and keep on mine as well and see what we can pick up. Hopefully it catches up. So
There we go.
done it again, guys. Seamless transition. Eh? So Connor's get the equipment out. We have bought, guys.
Oh, I don't know if I want to.
We have bought. Hold on. We've bought something with us for tonight. We've not worked at all with this one particular item. We've been doing it with others. So we've bought it just to see if anything happens. So guys, we have one of the dolls that we collected. Now, we have 8 of them. We've worked so far with 3 or 4 of them. This one we've not even touched. So we just thought we'd bring it along and see. So we're going to put that one down as well.
Where do you reckon?
Wherever you want. It can be stood up, it's on a stand, isn't it? So we don't know anything of this one. We know, we know history of a couple.
Makes it even more creepy.
We know history of a couple that we've got, but we know nothing of this one. So you're experiencing this the first time, as so are we. So hopefully it comes through with things, or it's a good trigger object for stuff, and we'll go from there. So kind of just putting the equipment down.
There we go. Cross is in.
The cross is in place.
Yeah, and it's perfectly in the outline.
We've got the doll out, we've got the cross out, we've got the teddy bear. Got the EMF, which is already going. And I mean, how far am I? Connor's about 6 foot away from it now. I've got to be 12, 14 foot. We'll get him in the walkway, get him on the walls. I'm just setting this stuff up, guys. And we'll look around. All of this was once where the tree line is now. On the inside of that tree line, it was all once a wall to the castle. See, we're still in the outside part here.
And of course, do not forget Ghost Jeff.
Yes, Ghost Jeff as well, guys. There we go. Yeah, so this is still coming through because Claire's just commented saying the doll looks like a little girl just standing there, spooky. So
the comments are not coming through on ours, but
it took a while for that to come through, but obviously that one is a recent one because we've only just put it out. So
it's just catching up again now.
not on the live.
Oh,
No.
not on the live.
On mine.
Well, this is quite a good archway actually. It lets you.
The thing is, like I say, we can be right here, even though we're still looking right here at the tower. We're in the archway looking at the tower, even though we can't get up to there where we ideally would have wanted to be. But
I think we go with that.
how many you put out?
So I've got
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 out. You put any more on her? What's left in the bag? Is there 3 more?
1, 2, 3 more.
Right, so okay, then I'm going to say, because it'll be in the corner of our eyes if we see it, put one on one of the ledges over there.
There?
Yeah. Because we'll see if it goes off, won't we? Because it's in the corner of our vision. I'd put one on here, because we know this was where the horses and that were kept as well. And there's apparently horses herd up here a lot.
Yeah.
And we want to go just the last one just round,
like on the
just that bit there.
Like here.
Yeah. We've got them all out there.
There you go. I saw 10.
There we go. Right. So we've got 10 cat balls out. EMF. We've got our new doll. You need to carry a pair of joggers in the back, Karen's telling you. He just needs to wear them. Every week he complains about the same stuff.
Karen, it could be really. I always wear shorts. I've always been like it. I don't know why.
I do, but when I come on these, I don't. On purpose.
I don't stop moaning though.
So, all of our equipment is out, guys. It's all in front of us. If Connor comes slightly to this side, he'll get more of a view of the tower as well. And I think we'll start our investigation from this point. So, let me get the spirit talker out as well.
So we'll have to read the comments from the other phone.
Yeah, I am getting comments on the other one, so
we'll be able
just
to
not coming through on the actual live, guys.
Yeah.
So bear with us because I don't have a lot of signal on the other phone. I've got one bar, so it may cut out on that one. Just bear with us. Hopefully it'll catch back up on the live soon. That's what usually happens, isn't it? So, but I know there's a few other groups that I've watched this week, and they've had similar issues. They're not getting the comments through at all.
The EMF's going off.
And we
just stopped as I said it.
We've got to be nearly.
It's going back up again.
I'd say we've got to be close to 20 feet away from that now. We'd easily be able to lie down 3 times before we reach that. What?
There's something through there then. Is that a cow?
Oh, don't say this. Where?
Literally right in front, something was looking through.
It's a massive drop down there. There's a cow there.
Yeah. There was literally something was. Is it a person?
I don't know.
Can you see it?
No. I don't know where you're looking at. What part are you looking at?
Can I quickly run up and have a look?
Go on then.
Should we go with the camera?
Yeah, take that.
It might just be me. I'll keep. It's like something keeps peering around the.
That's okay, mate. They're climbing up to us now.
I must be seeing stuff. Because you're right.
I
It's a
heard
big
something.
drop. It's a
I
big
heard
drop.
something.
It's a big drop.
I know it is. You could see that from when we were stood up there earlier.
It looked like someone kept peering round like that.
So Connor's already seen things. Right, okay. I heard like rustling.
Yeah.
I looked over, but I couldn't see anything. But you then said, "Is that a cow?" I couldn't see a cow or anything there, but I heard rustling.
That was weird. Sorry about that, guys.
So we've already had a sighting of something by Connor. So I don't know what, but possibly a cow. Could have been the side of a horse. That's something that we're aware of. We don't know. Right, let's load up the Spirit Talker. There's a massive drop there when we stood there earlier, so I wouldn't expect it to be there. Right. So. Sally, we've already done it. We did it when we were in the other part. I'll tell you what, we'll do it again for you. So for the benefit of anyone else that's missed it, as always, I'm Ian.
And I'm Connor.
With Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do this.
There we go. So just for the benefit of anyone that missed it, there you go.
Just comes naturally now.
Right, guys. So, do you want to do a call out? Do you want me to do?
I think you should.
Me again. Always me, yeah. Spirits, if there's anybody here with us now, we welcome you to come forward to us and communicate with us. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We're friendly. We mean you no harm whatsoever. We've placed a lot of equipment about, as you can probably see. There are clear balls on the floor. If you touch any of them, they'll light up red and blue. They're also on the wall as well. There's a little black knitted figure, little teddy. That's called Ghost Jeff. You're welcome to play with Ghost Jeff if you want. We have our teddy bear with a pink tummy. If you touch that, it will start to beep. We've got our yellow box that's on the floor. If you go near that, which we believe you may have already done, it will light up from green all the way up to red. We have a bell, if you'd like to ring the bell. And we have a cross. So that I'm sure you'll know what it represents.
Please feel free to move it.
Please
it's
move
currently
it.
in the centre.
Pick it up, look at it, do whatever you want to. And we have our newest member. We have a doll that's with us tonight. That doll, currently, we're not aware of a name. So if there is a spirit with that doll attached to it, please come forward also. Introduce yourselves to us. We'll be looking after you from now on, so it would be nice to know who you are. But any spirits that are here, you're welcome to use any of our equipment. In my hand, I've also got another device that if you try to use your words, we believe it can pick them up and convert them into something that we can hear through radio frequency, and it comes out with certain words. So please try and talk to us as well. you need energy, you're welcome to use ours. Use any of our equipments. Like I said, we are friends, we're friendly, we're here to help if we can. All we want to do is hear your story and communicate with you. So please, spirits, if you are here, come forward. I can't even say come to our light because we've not got our lights out yet. It's not dark enough to require them just yet. But please come forward, communicate with us. You're welcome to do so. Stomach. What about the teddy?
I will flash the lights.
Okay. If you could do so, that'd be brilliant. Thank you. So it's just said stomach and then immediately I will flash the lights.
Are you referring to the teddy bear?
Are you talking about the teddy bear with the pink stomach? If you are with us, could you flash any of these lights that we've set out for you? Were you talking about the lights on the EMF? Because that is going up. Hey, over here. Over where? Because the EMF lights keep going up, guys. It's suddenly just got colder.
Yeah, it has got a bit chilly, hasn't it?
You just said, hey, over here. Over where? Where would you like us to look? Can you give us your name, please? We've given you ours. My name's Ian.
And my name's Connor.
We're very aware of the history of this place. Can you tell us what this place meant to you?
I'm here next to you.
You're next to me.
Could you set one of the clear balls off if you're next to Ian? Could you go and do that? Please.
But it has suddenly just got really cold. I'm glad I'm in my trousers now because it's all of a sudden. Karen's saying over to the left we're being watched. Was it you that Connor saw? He thought he saw a cow.
Thought I saw something.
Were you over by the trees?
You are loved.
Thank you very much. Are you stood by the yellow device on the floor? Because it keeps going up and down. Can you set one of the lights off like you said? Or even just tell us your name? We've got a long list of names of people connected with this place. It'd be brilliant if it was one of the people that I've got written down. Depravity. So you were deprived of something.
Horses.
There we go.
Horses. Okay. I keep hearing something walking around. Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah. Something's walking around, guys. I don't know what.
What's the last comment you've had come through?
Alice. Oh, okay. So we might have caught up on the comments, guys. You can send us some more comments and we can check. The last one I've got on my other phone and the last one on the live now both say Alice.
Dance.
Dance.
You'd like us to dance, or
Is that what you used to do here? Did you used to dance in the hall? Did you live here?
No, I didn't.
that's a very
Okay.
direct response.
Thank you very much. So did you visit this place often? Or did something else happen here to you?
Thank you for the stars, Sammy.
Question.
You've got a question.
You're more than welcome to ask us questions as well. Like we said, we're here to help you as well. We want to help.
So do you have a question you'd like to ask us?
Diabolical.
Okay.
Are you saying like the things that happened here were diabolical?
After.
What happened after the war? The battle, shall I say? What are you referring to?
Can I ask, did you lose your life here? I'm wondering. It said there was up to 200 people hung here. So after everything we're talking about, it was diabolical. Didn't live here.
You referred to horses earlier. Did you have a horse here?
Inferno.
Inferno, now that was one of the things to do with that curse.
I think it has caught up now.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. So I'll pop this away for the time being then. Right, I think the live's caught up, guys, so we'll pop
English.
English.
So were
Okay.
you saying you were part of the English side? Did you battle against the Welsh?
Did you take part in battles on this ground? Did you go up the mountains to fight? Or did you just witness those things?
Karen asked, did the stables go up in fire?
As far as I'm aware, I don't know if it was so much stables, it was just an area that they were all kept in, which was this area here, from what we've found out. So there would have been up to 30 horses and they were kept in this area. And we think the reason they were kept out here was to try and keep the smell from being in the main part. Because 30 horses would have produced some smell. But from this point they could have access to the fields quite easily as well, so that's why they were kept on the outer part of it.
Please use our energy if you
My
need
death
to.
was horrible.
Oh,
Your death was horrible.
how did you die? Could you tell us that, please, if you're comfortable to?
Can you give us some more information?
We'll try and help you if we can. If you need help passing, we will try our very best.
There's some sort of camp going on over there or something.
I think so.
Get to your tents. I don't say we're going to get along, more scouts turn up. They've already ruined one of our things.
When they were watching.
Yeah.
Please use our energy. Use the equipment's energy.
Use our energy, use the equipment's energy. Please try and answer our questions if you could. We'd love to know your story. You said your death was horrible. How or why did you die here?
That's a good question, Karen. Is it the spirit that possibly comes with the doll? If it is attached to another spirit, or is it a spirit that was on the land here?
Let's ask. Is the spirit that's communicating with us? You said you didn't live here. Are you related to the doll that we've placed out?
If so, could you set off the clear ball in front of the doll? If that's the case, touch that clear ball and make it light up.
Abundance.
Hi Michelle, thank you for joining.
So the EMF's still going up. We're far too far away from that to have an effect.
Do you need to gain our trust to come forward a bit more?
We like your equipment.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to play with it. Do things to it, move it, touch it. It shows us that you're here with us if you do that. But you're welcome to use it, play with it. You do whatever you want. There's definitely something behind us.
Acceptance.
Okay, does that mean you're accepting us being here? Are you willing to communicate with us now? As I said, the equipment we've placed down, you're welcome to use. You need help. What can we help you with? Please let us know and we'll try our best.
History.
There's a lot of history here.
There's a lot. I did read it all out earlier if you were listening. I know I missed some parts out, but I've tried to get the key parts.
Could you possibly shed some light on what happened here? The situation? Why you were here, in fact?
Is anything that I read out, if you heard it, does that relate to anything that you were here for?
Lost.
You're lost.
Are you trying to pass through? Are you struggling? Do you perhaps need our help?
Is the camera zooming in and out?
I think it's when it's trying to adjust to stuff.
It's not us zooming in and out. It tries to auto-focus sometimes. It's definitely not zooming in and out though, Karen.
Battle here.
There was a battle here. There was. There were a lot of battles here. Were you part of that battle?
can't go in the castle, unfortunately,
Poltergeist.
Emma. It's closed off. They fenced it all. The paths.
Well, no, we are in the castle.
Yeah, we're in the castle, but
We're in the castle, but we can't go
can't
to
go
the
up to
tower.
the tower bit. Yeah, it's got Harris fencing all
Yeah,
around
it's
it.
all fenced off, and they've got cameras inside it which are trying to predict whether it's going to fall over, I think. So
A lot of people are saying that they can see shadows in the castle.
when it
What's
gets
that-
a little
that
bit
window
darker
there?
later on, we are going to head down there and place some equipment down
Yeah.
there as well.
We'll go a bit closer to
We're
it.
very aware that to our right hand side currently, which is what the old school was, there's now 3 or 4 houses there and their gardens back onto this. They're used to having people up here because this is a heritage site and it's one that is open 24 hours. So as long as we're not disturbing them, they won't say
We're
anything.
not aware of anyone being in the tower, no, because they've got cameras in there.
Okay,
But,
so we've got the name Helen.
There are a lot of people saying they're seeing shadows in the castle, with the tower
Oh,
part.
okay.
The window just there.
If you walk through to the front of there then, just see if you can get anything.
So we got our first name come through.
So Helen, if you're with us, thank you for communicating with us. Can you touch any of the equipment like you said? Or are you in the tower? Is it you that people are seeing? Right, this is a ding moment now, I'm not going to lie. I thought I saw something in that front one. Now where the bar is across.
Yeah, I think that's where everyone's saying they.
I thought I just saw something looking out. Others are scared. Okay. Did you show yourself just?
I'll zoom in.
Guys, if people are seeing things up in that opening there where the bar goes across it, I thought I just saw something there. Just a dark shadow that passed.
I'll try and focus it, guys, because it is zoomed in.
Yeah, it loses focus when it zooms, doesn't it?
And that's as much as I'll get it to focus.
Helen, if you're up at that tower and that was you, could you please confirm it was you?
Charlotte.
You're saying that was Charlotte? So you're not here alone?
I'm walking around.
You're walking around. Is it you I can hear behind us? Are you walking around the grass? There's definitely footsteps behind us. Yeah, but now we're stood here, that's not going off at all.
Weird.
Guys, the EMF is just stationary on a green dot at the minute. As we've come and stood right next to it, it's not going off. Yeah, we've got the equipment. That's really weird because I thought I saw like a dark shadow pass across that part.
Hierarchy.
There was a hierarchy. There would have been a hierarchy here, that is definitely true. We're at what was a castle built for battle, so there definitely would have been a hierarchy. There was definitely masters here, lords here.
Yeah, as always, guys, if you do get any screenshots, Ian will put a post up after and just drop them in there.
Yeah, as soon as we finish the live, guys, I'll try and drop a post in the group, and if you can put any screenshots into there. Fall.
Is that how you Is that how you unfortunately died? Did you sadly fall?
I mean, we are on literally sheer cliff faces here, guys.
Mummy.
Mummy, are we talking to a child? Is Charlotte a child? Can you confirm that for us, please, Charlotte?
Again, is this the is this
Blood.
is this a spirit attached to the doll, or are we talking to a spirit that's been involved at this place? That was maybe in battle here. You've just said blood. Are you referring to the battle?
Did you see a lot of blood?
Lisa.
Lisa. I don't know how old some of these names are. Are these like more common, more modern
Yeah.
names, or? Yeah, Sammy just put. We've had some really amazing screenshots been sent through to us from previous investigations. So please, guys, keep clicking, keep taking the screenshots, and then drop them all in the group chats. The group post that up on later.
Thank you for communicating with us so far, and I really appreciate you as well using
Support.
using the EMF, the yellow box, making the lights go up. Please, can we ask you if you can use our other equipment, maybe that set the clear balls off, make them light up blue and red, flash. I'll show you now. If you touch it, just like that, it lights up red and blue. Also got the teddy bear. If you touch its belly, it will flash, make a noise.
What's your name?
My name's Connor.
My name's Ian.
The bell as well, like we said earlier. Just please feel free to use the equipment. I know you said you liked it.
You are connected.
Okay. I'm presuming that means a good thing.
Cold.
It's gone really cold now. From the moment we started the investigation, it's just got colder, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Resentment.
Resentment. Who did you resent?
Spectre.
I keep hearing stuff on us.
Sin.
Ian, the
Yeah?
EMF's just completely stopped.
Has it?
It's like it's followed you. Are you playing games with us right now?
I screamed.
Wow. I've got the keys to get home, Claire, so don't think you can go off too much. Though we'll probably catch up with me, with my granddad driving.
him.
It's like the doll's watching you.
You are.
It's like the doll's watching you.
It definitely looks freaky, mate. I can tell you that. Thing is,
Cheerfulness.
cheerfulness. Come through saying him.
Yeah.
I'm hearing walking like.
You will find things below.
Well, there is buried treasure. I'm hearing walking around, literally all the way around the back
Can you
path.
help?
What would you like us to help you with? But that's a sheer drop.
Is it just a big
Yeah,
drop
it's
again?
just a drop again, down to the same path that goes down that side. And then behind that is what looks like houses, and then the church. I'm not understanding the footsteps. What would you like us to help you with?
Need trust.
I asked earlier, didn't I?
So you need to trust us. How can we prove to you that we're here as friends? Let us know and we'll do it. This is just,
This place is home.
this place is home, okay. But right behind, as we're facing that way, I'm hearing footsteps behind us. But when I got up there, it's almost like they're running. Like along the fence line. But it's a cliff drop.
Silent.
I mean, it is fairly silent. We can hear some sheep in the distance.
My ears keep popping.
And we can hear some kids.
Do your ears pop?
They did over there.
Do you think maybe there might be a doll attached to the spirit, and then you got the spirits here, and then they're like blocking each other out?
I don't know. If there is a spirit with the doll that we've bought you with us, can you help us to communicate with any other spirits that are here? Is that something you'd be willing to do? If there isn't, but there are spirits here that are interested in that doll.
Whoa! What the?
What are you doing? Right, okay.
Okay.
As we're talking about the doll, guys, it's just
Who are you?
been tipped
I'm
over.
not going to lie, I don't like that.
It's just been tipped over, and then it's just come through straight away. Who are you?
Trying to feel my...
Gone as though that's racing, guys. If that's you, that's just tipped the doll over. I mean, thank you for interacting with us.
Do I go in?
My name's Ian,
My name's Connor.
the one that screamed. Again.
Sorry for screaming, guys.
History.
Do I go and pick up the...
We're going to pick the doll back up, guys. So if there's spirits, if you're here with us still, Connor's going to pick that doll back up now because we'd
Thanks.
like to have it stood up.
Thanks.
Well, you scream, so you can do it. I mean, guys, I don't know what to say to that. If that's you that's just done that, Spirit, then thank you very much.
That's me, it's just set the cat balls off. The cat ball off, by the way, guys. Okay, that was because I put it on even.
Yeah, make sure it's on an even ground. Definitely was earlier.
Yeah.
You've got to keep an eye on it because obviously we don't want it to break. It was definitely even earlier.
It was definitely even earlier.
It's been stood up for well over an hour.
I think that's even. It's just strange how it fell over when we were talking.
Just as we were talking about the doll, and it's just gone straight over. It's just come through saying, "We know you." How do you know us? Are you able to do anything else? Can you touch any of the other equipment?
I think I scared everyone in the chat. Claire, we get gusts of wind sometimes.
It's not a lot. It's quite. There's nothing here.
But because of where the doll actually is,
it's really protected.
Yeah.
If wind was going to affect it, guys, we've literally got cat balls on little ledges, cat balls on slopes, because this is a slope. That part there is all flat.
I mean, the second time I put it down when it fell over, it's because I put it on uneven.
Yeah, that was Connor.
That was me.
The first time it's been stood there for a while, it's not particularly windy. There's a very little. I mean, look up at the trees. You move to the trees. Right at the very top of the trees, you see a bit of movement.
Sorry, I'm just drawn to that now. The doll.
There's next to nothing, guys. So we're getting a little tiny bit, but it's nothing through the tunnel, nothing through this part. And you'd think if you were getting it, you would get it here, but abandoned. This place has been abandoned, yes. Spirit, if you're still with us, if it's the same one that's just moved that doll or pushed it over, I'm going to say thank you for doing so, because you're seeing. It's showing us that you're here with us. And literally, as I was talking about the doll, it's moved. 14. It's tipped over. 14. Is that your age? Were you 14?
Thank you for the star, Sammy.
There's footsteps behind us.
I know.
Again.
I keep hearing stuff.
Guys, there's footsteps right behind us constantly.
That might be the first car that's gone past since we've been here.
It is. Yeah, okay, it really isn't. I mean, the long grass there, it's moving a bit, but it's not windy.
Emma thought I'd been attacked. I made Donna throw her phone.
Guys, Connor literally would like turn around like he was about to run. He just looked at me like, no, I ain't having this.
I'm like it with horrors, guys. I love watching horror movies, but I jump. It's like I like it. It's weird. I like being scared. Empathy. Oh, thank you.
I just can't believe it. Like, literally, as we're talking about the doll just gets tipped over.
Yeah, Michelle, I think there is a problem with Facebook at the moment, so that might be the reason why you're struggling to see other messages.
We've had issues with the message on the live as well. It's not just yourself.
They keep secrets.
Who does? Can you tell us who? I still can't believe that's just happened. Just as literally as we're talking about the doll, and it just gets pushed over.
Which just thumped as well.
I hope it's not causing any damage to it, but
If there is a spirit attached to the doll, please don't be annoyed at us. We didn't do that.
can you confirm if that was somebody that lives here that's just pushed that doll over, or is it indeed the spirit that is attached to the doll, if there is one? Could you let us know?
Patient.
Thank you very much. We have to be patient with what we're doing. We're aware that it's hard for you to gather energy.
You need to trust us as well. We
and
get
you also
that.
need trust. So we're very aware. That's brilliant. I can't believe that's just happened. I nearly got left in the Black Mountains, guys, because Connor was off to his car, I can tell you now.
But sure, if the wind was that strong, that cross would have moved as well.
Cross would have moved, the balls would have gone.
Open a portal.
We're not going to do that right now. Why do you want us to open a portal?
Sir.
Who are you addressing by saying that name? Or are you saying that there's a sir with us?
Or are they trying to say, sir, to creep around you and trying to get you to do what they've asked?
Village.
It's walking.
It's all the way around us.
But that was like someone walking on branches or
But that's
walking
a,
through
it's a drop,
long
it's a
grass.
sheer
This
drop.
was my home.
Okay. So this was your home.
How is that possible?
Say again.
There's many others.
Because when I first looked back there, can you see where the big gap in between the trees? You look to the left of there, before it goes into like a bush area, it looks like a silhouette of a person.
It's over there now.
His.
What was that? You hear that?
Do we go up again?
There is something walking around there, but it sounds like it's going up and down the fence line.
Rituals here.
Do we go again?
Rituals here. Again, that's something that's known. Right, we're just walking off slightly from the
I swear if we go back in that doll
The
falling
arch.
over.
because we're hearing stuff moving up and down here.
D.
Get to the fence line, it's a drop. can you hear this? Put that down there. It's over there now. Connor's still walking off trying to find what the noise is, guys. Because there is something around there that he's walking up and down, but we can't see anything. He's just trying to prove whether or not he's actually someone or something.
He'll get you.
He'll get you.
What?
He'll get you.
Oh. That's nice to hear.
Before that, because I turned the volume down while we were there, it came through saying, "I don't mean to scare you."
Okay, so was that you in the bushes? Making all that noise?
Victorian.
Watch it, guys, because it's got really dark here now.
Are you still with us?
What's up?
You still making that noise around us? That had to be someone, surely.
I don't know where they've gone if it is.
What? How would you get up to it?
Exactly. Where have they gone if it is?
Yeah, well, but that
It's a
weren't
cliff face.
that weren't an animal.
It's a cliff face. So if someone's there, how have they got there and where have they gone if it
I
is?
He
don't-
has his eye on you.
That couldn't have been an animal as well.
He has his eye on you.
That wouldn't have been an animal, was it? It
That
moved.
was an animal that would have run off when we got
It
there.
moved human-like.
That's what I'm saying, I keep hearing footsteps. When we're down there, they're walking through the grass. When we approach it, they're walking through the tree line. But that tree line is a cliff face. There's a good 30-foot drop to the other side. So it's just said he'll get us, and he has his eye on us. So who has his eye on us, guys? If you're with us now, who has his eye on us? We're returning back to the arch, where all our equipment is. So please come and use the equipment again. We're welcome to do so.
We're not nasty.
Good. But you're referencing somebody that is, because you're saying he'll get us. Somebody won't get you if they're not nasty, will they?
Silent. Amy.
Amy.
Emma did ask if there was a train line nearby.
No. There's a river in the bottom of the valley. The nearest train line was on our way into it, wasn't it? Maybe about 5 miles away from here.
Yeah. Should we move over to the...
You can if you want to. Want to get the stuff and we'll move over to by the fence line. Get over by the fence line. Now it's starting to get a bit darker.
Stephen.
Stephen, okay, so we've got a man's name now as well. Right, so we're going to collect the equipment up from here, guys. Ah, yeah, Sammy's just remembered in the story I said. There's a monk that requests silence.
So, and
Twice,
it's come through twice,
we've
isn't
had
it? Yeah.
silence.
Well remembered, Sammy.
I'm glad you did, Sammy, because I forgot that, and it's a story I've written. So.
Do you want? Is there anything we should leave over here while we go?
My name is Charles.
Okay, so we're getting a few more names now. Okay, Karen's saying she's picking up on the fact that there was a master that was nasty towards the servants. Okay. Is that who's got their eye on us? I'd say we'll leave the cross, the bell, and the doll. And we'll take the rest with us.
Have you picked up some cat balls?
I've got one here.
So that's 6, 7.
There's one over there on the wall. Did you get that one?
Yeah. 8.
I'm not seeing any more, so I think you've got them.
Did you get the one off the side there?
You got it?
Did I pick it up?
I'm sure you did. Not there.
Must have. All the dice are falling out the packet.
There's nothing on the grass around here,
I've
is
been
there?
here 50 years.
Is there any more in here?
It's definitely gone very dark where we are now, guys. There's still footsteps behind us, because I can still hear them.
So I've got 8 in my hand.
You know what? It looks like a lovely blue sky on the screen again. Guys, it's dark here. Like, we've got to have the torches out.
Just going to quickly put the... Sorry, guys. I'm just going to quickly put the torch to the bag.
Connor's checking he hasn't put any more
But
in.
there's one more in there.
That's 9. You've not dropped one down the back, have you?
No, we got the 10.
Right, there we go. So keep the ones in your pocket and we'll put them out when we get down there.
How many should we put? Because the grass is quite long. Should I put up?
We'll put them all in a line in front of us.
Burn.
Burn again, referencing to fire.
So what we leave in here?
Leave that if you want
Should
as
we
well.
put it in?
Yeah, we'll hear that, won't we? So I'll pick the EMF up.
EMF, Teddy. Keep that there. How about the
And
bell?
we've got Ghost Jeff as well. The lights.
Should I take Ghost
Yeah,
Jeff?
we've picked the lights up, if that's what you're talking about.
Bring Ghost Jeff with us.
You can, do you? We've got the doll, the bell, the cross,
So we'll keep them out.
and the bear, yeah? We'll hear if anything touches the bear, hear if anything rings the bell. The doll moves or gets pushed again.
If the
Obviously
cross
that's-
moves.
Yeah, so we'll leave then because we've got to come back up through here anyway when we do leave. Right, we're going to walk towards, Spirits, if you're still with us, towards the actual tower now. Wow, okay. I've just had a warning come through for battery life on this phone. 15%.
It's on 15%.
Yeah. Guys, that battery has gone fast. Like, we've done over 3 hour lives and still had about 30% battery left. We're not even approaching 2 hours. Well, we're coming up to 2 hours.
How has that gone to 15%?
So we've left some equipment up by the archway.
Is it going to die on us?
I don't know. Guys, we're going to keep going. But it could mean that the live ends because we're on 15% battery and we were on good. Well, I didn't use this phone on the way here, so it was fully charged when we left. So
If it dies, I suppose we could record something in the car saying thanks for watching.
well, I can try and switch the other one as
Yeah.
well, but it just
Hopefully we
means-
can, because obviously the other one's got 1 bar.
Yeah. So we're now right at the base.
Should I put it here so we can still see him?
Yeah, if you put them in too far and we're not going to see any, it's too dark. So we're now right at the base. Do you know what? I'd drop a couple right on the fence line, but where we can see them, where we know where they are. So put it by the feet of the pole or something. That's it. Because then we can see them. So. Yeah, Spirits, if you need energy, use ours. We did say you're welcome to use the equipment's energy, but the one you've used is the one that we didn't want you to do. Approach. So are you approaching us now? You go. Is that what you're saying? You're approaching us now?
Torture.
Okay. This place was where people were hung. I mean, there's bats up there. You can see loads of bats flying around.
We did say use energy, like Aaron said. It could have took
Yeah.
it from the.
As I'm showing the light up there, point that up there so we can get screenshots. Right, so you can get screenshots of the place while it's in the dark. While we're lighting it up.
Jess.
Jess.
creepy here because you can hear everything
Yeah.
creaks.
The trees to the side of us are creaking here. That's really, really eerie, though, isn't it? Like the noises coming from them. Spirits, are you still here with us now? If you're still back at the... That's gone
there
off,
we go.
okay. Cat ball's gone off,
Can we
guys.
see it, the one in there?
So we just had a cat ball set off. If that was you, Spirit, thank you very much for doing that. I was just about to say,
First one tonight.
can you set off one of the balls? They'll light up red and blue. So thank you for doing that. We have still left some equipment back at the arch that we were standing at earlier. So you're welcome to still use that. You touch the teddy bear, it'll ring, it'll make a beeping noise. And it'll alert us that you've touched it. Ring the bell that we've left there.
Injury.
Injury. You can move the cross.
Are you referring to what you said earlier, one of the spirits when it said fall? Did you fall from this tower? If so, can you, like you've just done then with the cat ball, set it off?
I'm drawn back up at that window
I
there.
know. Thank you for the stars, Sammy.
Do you know what being down at these points?
We don't mean harm.
Okay, thank you very much. Neither do we.
By the sounds of it, though, from this thing here, it could be quite a while till they've done that.
Yeah. Like fun redoing it. Which is annoying because I want to be up there.
Claire, thank you for the stars.
I want to go up there. You know when you're told you can't go somewhere, you just want to go there. that's just what I'm doing right now. Look how weird the arch looks from here though. Look back at where we were. You see guys, the grassy one, it's just not moving.
You are worthy.
The wind's just not here, it's not. I still can't get over that doll. Connor definitely can't.
Made me jump.
You did a lot more than jump, mate. But if that's something that's pushed that over, that's what we're here for. We were talking, well, I was literally talking about the doll and then it just got pushed over.
Like I say, guys, if the phone does die on us, we're on 11% now.
Right, I'm going to switch this quick to Necro and see if we can do something different. You can see the phone battery on this is nearly full still. Probably got 60% on there. But how?
It's just drained this one, hasn't it?
It's gone.
But like you said, we've done lives and we've been much longer, and it's had
On this phone.
so much battery left. We've done like a 3 hour one, and it's been on 60% still.
And we were on that phone.
Yeah.
That's the phone we used when we were on the live with Jess. Right, I'm loading up Necro, guys. That looked like
I
someone
think the
stood
spirit
in the
knows
arch
me
right
too well, Karen. Knows that I get scared easily.
there. It looked like someone stood in that arch then. Well, I think we can safely say when this place gets dark, this place gets weird.
You see a light on that window?
On the window.
That window there? The one where the light isn't on. The bottom right one. Can you see a light in it?
No.
What is that? Is that like an alarm or something in the window?
Alarm at the top.
Can you not see it in the window, that little light?
No.
How about from where I am now?
No.
I literally stood here. I can see lights in there.
I think it's a reflection.
Is it?
Yeah. The moon's over there.
Oh.
It's a reflection from the moon, I think. So that one's solved.
Yeah, Karen, we definitely need to come back to this place. It'd be nice if we could come back and this bit's been open.
I'm going to keep an eye out. I want to come back when this is done. I mean, this place is properly freaky at night.
Thing is, though, we've been to places where they've temporarily shut it down, but they've not they don't obviously want people here at all. So you've got Harris fencing, 6 foot Harris fencing, and you've got the cameras that are in there. So I mean, I suppose it's dangerous, isn't it? If someone went up there and hurt themselves.
If it's all falling apart, then yeah.
Go back to the arch, do you reckon, guys? Is that what the comment section's saying? Everyone reckons we go back to the arch and do necro? I'll collect these then.
It just said go.
Did it?
Yeah.
As we said.
And as you said go, that's the arch. That come through saying go. Okay, so we'll keep that on then.
Well, at least we had a cat ball go off.
I mean, look at that, look, guys. It looks a lot lighter on the screen that you're watching than what we can see. A lot lighter. Have you got them all?
I think so.
You put 5, don't you?
Yeah. Can't see any others here, can you?
I think you only put 5 down. Right, we're going to head
You
back
could
up to the
put
arch.
all of them at the front apart from the one in the grass.
We're aware we don't have a lot of recording time left on the phone because the energy's just gone. So as we head back up to the arch with necro on. There's Connor. Right, so the cross hasn't moved. The doll's still standing. The bell's not been rung. The bear's still on and hasn't beeped. So.
What, the doll's Elton John?
What?
I'm still standing.
Oh.
First joke of the night. Sorry, guys. I've been good tonight. I've not made any jokes.
Spirit, if you're still with us, can you communicate with us through the device I've got in my hand now? Still the same device, but it's a different version. You try and talk, it'll pick up your voice. If you're with us, please still communicate with us. Are you still here?
6% now.
Not got long left at all, guys. 6% left on the
Oh my
battery.
god, that light really.
Yeah. The light down by the gate goes and it's just come on. And it just came on out of nowhere.
I thought someone was flashing their light at us.
Spence, if you're still here with us now, could you come through and communicate with us still?
5% now. I don't know if the comments playing up again.
It's fairly recent to that. Not doing anything, has it? Arch, just said arch. So I've only got one bar on this, it won't go on this. Doll's just gone again, guys. Okay.
Okay, that didn't make me jump as much.
He just said something, I don't know what, and then the doll went. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you just had the doll pushed again, guys. He'd said arch not long before that. Make sure it's nice and stable.
That's nice and stable.
There we go. He just said something and then the doll went. Oh guys, the phone's gonna die. Like, we've got like 4%, I think.
3%.
3%. Oh. Spirit, thank you very much for doing that for us. Can I ask Spirit, would we be welcome to come back again to communicate with you? Is that a yes?
I think, yeah.
Okay, well thank you very much. That's definitely something, we would definitely be back. What you've done here for us tonight is absolutely unbelievable. So thank you very much for doing so. Guys, I think we're going to have to wrap this up because we've got like 3% left on the phone. I'm so gutted, I want to carry on. I won't get live on the other phone because there's only one bar, it'll keep cutting off. Oh, let's turn this off. Guys, thank you ever so much for trying to get some light on us. Thank you ever so much for watching. Genuinely, I can't believe what's gone on tonight. Currently won't go live on the other phone. I've got one bar, it keeps coming at slow connection. I don't know what to say. That was absolutely amazing. Spirits, if you're with us now, thank you very much for doing what you've done. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. It's not the same without you. I'm glad you've been able to witness this with us. I will be putting posts up tomorrow. There'll be another announcement coming up tomorrow as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. We massively appreciate it. We're going to end this normally. I will try and go live on the other phone, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes. But I don't think it's going to work. So we're going to end this as though this is the end of the live. But please try and just stay on the page a minute and see if we do go live again. If we do, brilliant. Yeah, that's what the other announcement was tomorrow, Sammy. I'm on my own on Friday, guys. I'm at a paid venue on my own. No Connor. So I'll be doing investigations all on my lonesome.
Thank you for Sammy.
But guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Massively appreciate it. We
Thank you, guys.
I'm very aware this is probably like on 1%. This is going to go. Guys, as always, Thank you for everything. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the comments. It's helped make this investigation what it is. Thank you very much. As always, my name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We're Paranormal State of Mind.
And until next time, let's
do
do this.